Here we go.
Here's Johnny.
I'm Batman.
You talking to me?
Bon.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Don't say that!
Remember, Force will be with you always.
Frack you later, fucking puss.
Yeah, baby!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a...
We're not in Kansas anymore.
He's looking at you, kid.
From home.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Welcome to episode 9 of the Moment After podcast. My name is Bryce. Thank you so much for listening. I'm here with Chris and Klein. Say hello, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
All right. Well, tonight, we're not talking about a movie. We're not reviewing a movie anyway. It's come out this week that DC and WB are cutting ties possibly with Henry Cavil. They've already lost Henry Cavill. If they've already lost Batman, they've lost Ben Affleck.
Losing everybody.
Left and right. They can't hold on to a director to save their lives.
The two biggest comic book heroes of all time. I'm not going to say arguably, they are the two biggest comic book characters
hands down.
of all time.
And you can't keep them on. So, clearly, they are in a quandary. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go ahead and recast the Justice League. We're going to go in and recast Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Aquaman, Lex Luthor, Joker, Commissioner Gordon, and Alfred. So, we're going to start with Alfred. So, who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
For my Alfred, I dare you guys to top this one. I got Daniel Day-Lewis as Alfred. I mean, he's such a good actor. I mean, he's the perfect age, I think, to be a really good Alfred.
Sure.
And, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, he's Mr. Oscar. I mean, he's won everything. Every role he's in, he literally becomes that character.
I agree with you. Daniel Day-Lewis is a phenomenal actor.
His presence is insane. They show what he does, his preparations for roles. Yeah. He becomes, I remember watching Gangs of New York, and that is such a good movie with
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio with him. And Leonardo DiCaprio, his role is, he acted his heart out.
Right.
Daniel Day-Lewis was better. and that just shows how quality of an actor he is, you know?
He is a very good actor. Here's the thing. Not only has he retired, but I doubt that he would ever do a comic book movie. Matter of fact, I think he said, I will never do a comic book movie.
Oh, and then to do more movies, definitely not.
He's retired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I think he's like a classical actor in the sense of doing one movie and then done. You know, I don't see him.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know, the multiple Batman movies, the cameos.
Right.
He's not going to want to do that. But I figured as a fun casting idea, just because we're making stuff up,
he would be incredible. He would be fantastic. All right, Klein, who do you got as Alfred, buddy?
For Alfred, I have Bill Nye.
All right.
You have what?
Bill Nye.
Who?
Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
He was also in Love Actually. He sung a song.
I remember him, the dude from Underworld. That's what I kind of remember him most as.
He's also in Underworld.
Okay.
He'd be a good Alfred. He would be. He's a very frail Alfred. You know what I'm saying? He has that look about him.
The Alfred that I was going for was someone that had to be stern with the Batman that I chose.
Okay.
And I could see him being aggressively stern with
whacking him over the head with a cane.
Yeah, exactly. And, and getting onto him like, what are you thinking, you idiot? Just
right.
That's not bad. He's a good actor.
I cast Colin Firth because I saw him in The Kingsman, and he is tremendous in The Kingsman. Plus, Alfred Pennyworth was in MI5, so that coupled with what?
Okay, no, I love it. I just love the argument you're making for yourself. It was good.
Yeah,
I like it.
It
I know.
is.
No one's
I'm just saying
disagreeing
it's
with you
kind of
guys.
funny. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just laughing because you're like, because he's been in MI6 in this movie, he would be perfect.
No. That's not my argument. But Colin Firth, he's a monster. Like, he is going to what you were saying, he is a very stern English gentleman. And we've seen him in Kingsman, and he could be that way, and he was that way with Eggsy. And I think he'd be very good.
I can see Colin Firth as a good commish. I can see him playing commish. He's, to me, I'm kind of with, like, my Alfred's a little bit older, but it's not a bad idea. Like, if he was on screen, I wouldn't. If they casted him, I'm not going to fight it.
I mean, Colin Firth is phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of Commissioner Gordon, though, Klein, who do you got as Commissioner Gordon?
I have Tom Selleck.
All right, why?
Stash.
Because of the stash. All right, I
And
mean,
he's also a good actor, though. I could see him being, he's good. He's a well-rounded actor, too. Like,
he's got some gravitas about him.
Exactly. And he's like, and he has that sternness to him, too, that I think Commissioner Gordon should have occasionally.
Okay. Chris, what about you, man?
Oh, man, I went Bryan Cranston. For sure.
That's
I think he would play a Commissioner Gordon,
Yeah.
I mean, everything he's in, and I know he's only been in, what was it? Breaking Bad was his big show.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla everyone was nuts because he was going to be in it. And the only enjoyable parts of that movie, besides Godzilla fighting, are the scenes that he's in it.
Sure.
And he's a great actor. So, I mean, I think, and also he is the right age. He has the stash, which is really important to Commissioner Gordon.
And he's already played Commissioner Gordon in Batman Year One.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I just won my argument.
I don't know.
All right. Go ahead. What's your commission?
My commissioner is one Mr. David Zayas. Now, do you guys know who that is?
No, I'm looking him up right now.
That is Angel Batista from Dexter. He played Sal Maroni in Gotham.
He doesn't.
This guy looks like he should play Falcone.
Well, he does.
Like a
he's
mob
in
boss.
he plays Falcone in Gotham.
Does he?
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Have you seen Dexter?
No.
He is a detective in Dexter, and he is awesome. He is one of the best parts of that show. And so to put him right back into that police world as Commissioner Gordon, because he had that air about him where he could be stern, like you were talking about with Tom Selleck, but he also had that kind of laid back feel where I could see him being like, okay, Batman, you do what you need to do, and I'll go ahead and take the bullet for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, he's okay. He's not bad. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not bad. I mean, like I said, I don't know many things that he's in. I didn't even know he was in Gotham.
Right.
Onto the Joker.
On to the Joker? Fine. Klein, who do you have?
For my Joker pick,
Uh-huh.
I went with someone that matches the age and could actually really bounce off with my Batman. James Franco.
Okay. You know what? That's inspirational. I mean, it's a completely, didn't see it coming, but you know what? I'd be willing to see it.
I mean, he could definitely play the craziness.
I don't
I
know
just
that
see
he
him
could.
being a more flamboyant Joker, though. What I mean by that is like more showboaty. From like the animated series, though, like showboaty, like to where he's just putting on a show.
Right, but
Because I
that's
think
where
of
they
the
went.
interview and like how he was like all over the place in an interview and he put on a show and stuff.
Right, but that's the way they went with Jack Nicholson's Joker in the '89 Batman, and
That was phenomenal.
I beg to differ, but
Those are fighting words.
bring it on, Klein. Bring it on.
Well, I think there's a way to do it where it's not as campy as it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, I mean, Joker's a creepy character.
He is.
You can do so many things with him,
I just don't think James Franco could bring out that creepiness. I don't think he could bring out the rage when he needs to, because
I think he can, though. I've seen him. I mean, Spider-Man, not his best films, but he did go angry in those. And then he also
the
got,
thing
like,
is
but
that
it sounded more like he's having a temper tantrum than anything. The Joker needs to be maniacal and conniving, and I don't think Franco's got that.
I think he could do it, man. Once my casting's done, I tell you like what exactly I want planned for my movie. It all makes sense.
Now, see, I think James Franco is an excellent actor, and if you are going for that more 1989 Jack Nicholson
but not,
funny
though.
Joker,
That's
I
like,
think he's got it.
My thing is, I went with a different Joker because like
I see him being more creepy.
He is creepy, but at the same time, though, I could see him like getting Batman all tied up, putting him in front of a stage, opening up the stage, and doing a musical number with a bunch of like random like goons, you know? Like you could see him doing that, and then just straight up going up to him and just slapping the crap out of Batman in the face.
But see, that's the thing. I can't see that. I can see him doing that first part where he's up there doing the musical number and all that, but I can't see him walking up to Batman and slapping him in the mouth.
I can see it. And then on top of that, too, anyone that played Harley Quinn, I could see him easily being the way that he needs to be with her.
That I can see. That I can see. I just don't see it with Batman. But we'll argue about that later. Chris, who do you got, man?
I went with Adrian Brody.
Okay.
I feel like his physique would fit well for the Joker that I want to be. We got different Jokers. Jack Nicholson was a short little stubby dude.
Yeah.
You got Heath Ledger, which was more of the he wasn't much of a physical presence. And then I feel like Adrian Brody would be more to the comics. You know what I'm saying? Because he's really skinny. You can totally see him with his
definitely has the hair.
Yeah, definitely got the hair. If you see a lot of his movies, he has that creepy smile. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good actor. He's an Academy Award winning actor. I think he can do the Joker really well.
That's a good pick. I like that one. Personally, I went with an Academy Award winning actor as well. I think Leonardo DiCaprio should play the Joker.
No.
Why?
No. Because you...
Have you seen him in Django Unchained?
You can't choose someone like that. Like, it's just like, nah, man. He can't... I've seen him in Django Unchained. But what I mean by that is, like, he's just too... But, like, I don't see it, though. I don't...
Really?
I can't.
Because I think he
would have to really go out of his wheelhouse on this one. But the thing is that I wouldn't bet against him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Have you seen Shutter Island?
Yeah, Shutter Island. The one with the bear movie was the one that he just came out with.
Oh man,
Revenant.
The Revenant.
So I mean, we all agree. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, a masterpiece.
Right.
He's
no, it's not like I don't think that he can't do it, but for him to really impress me though, and for me to not feel like it's him though, he's gonna have to put 200%.
Yeah, that's another thing. I would feel like he is so popular
that I know he can do it.
Everyone loves Leonardo DiCaprio.
You cast Daniel Day-Lewis as Alfred.
Okay, but he's a side character. You got Scar as Alfred too.
Yo, real quick though, honestly, it was really hard to recast him because I love Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons as Alfred is fantastic.
He really, as Alfred,
yeah.
He could fit my Alfred for anything. I mean, it was great.
Normally with these sort of things, a huge actor like that being off to the side, you're not going to pay too much attention to it. You need the actors to bounce off of really good talent. You know, and he's not going to Alfred's not going to be in the movie the whole time, you know? He's in there when Batman's brooding and he's Master Wayne. You need to sleep, sir.
But I think Leonardo DiCaprio really can bring it, especially when you see him make like if you see him in Shutter Island and you see him in Django Unchained, he's playing, nice and he's playing good, and then all of a sudden he flips a switch and he is a maniacal maniac, especially in Shutter Island. He plays crazy, and he plays crazy very well. Does he have the gangly look that Joker has? No, he doesn't. But Leonardo DiCaprio
that's not
is
how
I
would picture him. Like with both of our castings, I feel like that's the Joker that you can see dressed up in the suit, the classical purple outfit, the more and not gangster, not like the Jared Leto. Right. I mean the classic trench coat, the classic Joker, the one that we all love. Yeah, the hat, the flower. Our Jokers, I can totally see that. With James Franco, I see more Leto.
Tie.
No,
I
see more, or not Leto. I see more Heath. I see more like in that direction. Like it's not going to be gangster,
See,
but
I
he's
don't
going to
see
be.
that.
I go more
unkempt.
like suit and tie. Like when I picked him, I was thinking suit and tie, not gangster look, but suit and tie though.
Okay.
To where he looks like he's the Joker.
I think all three of our Jokers are awesome. I mean, I
they're
don't think
good picks.
the only thing I would say again.
Franco.
James Franco is a good pick, man.
He is a good actor. He is a good actor. I'll give you that. I mean, I couldn't have pictured anybody else playing Tommy Wiseau.
I highly doubt anyone's going to hear his and is going to get upset. I think people will be taken back.
Yes.
Be like, wait, what? I think that's more. You get taken back, and then you're like, okay, I think I can see that.
The Pineapple Express guy?
Yeah. Well, he's not Pineapple Express guy anymore, though. I mean, you have great movies like 24 Hours. What was it? The movie
24?
No, 48 hours.
48 Hours, where he's
cutting his arm off.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor.
He is. He's a good actor.
You know, so I mean,
he's won several Stonies.
several Stonies.
That I believe.
Oh yeah, definitely won a couple of those.
All right, Chris, who do you got for Lex Luthor, man?
Lex, I got John Hamm as Lex Luthor.
Okay.
With hair, without hair, I don't care. Probably with the hair because he just looks fantastic. But I mean, dude, the dude has billionaire. When he's wearing a suit, the dude has billionaire written all over him. I don't know if you see, he plays he's a very villainous dude.
He is, especially in Mad Men.
Yeah, especially Mad Men. But even in I don't know if you've seen that show, Kimmy Schmidt. On Netflix.
I love that
He's
show.
He's the cult guy. He's the leader.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's just able to play sleazy and weird, but he has the chops, he has the good looks, and he knows it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see my Lex Luthor, you know? If you took him in a suit, I can totally see him on that Lex Luthor classic, you know, Lex Luthor for President picture.
Yeah.
I could totally see him doing that.
Did you see him in Black Mirror in the episode White Christmas?
No.
He was phenomenal.
Yeah?
He was really
I gotta
freaking
check
good.
that out now.
Yeah, it's a good show. Have you ever seen the show?
Yeah, I seen the first one with what's her name with the redhead?
Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
That's the first episode of season 3.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that episode. That was good.
That's a really good show. I love that show. All right, so Klein, who do you have for Lex, man?
Bryan Cranston.
So do I.
So you guys gave the people what they wanted.
It's not what the people wanted. It's what I wanted.
That should be your guys' campaign. It's like
giving the people what they want since 2018.
Not Heisenberg. Heisenberg.
Not Eisenberg. We give them Heisenberg.
So I guess I'm kind of outvoted already on here, but I mean, all right. But both of you guys, then explain it yourselves.
He is a very, very menacing presence.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know, and I can see him playing Commissioner Gordon. Like I said, he was already Commissioner Gordon in Batman Year One. Him as Heisenberg really, really makes me think of Lex because he is smart and he is manipulative and he is conniving, just like Lex.
The thing about him, though, and I'm not going to argue. Again, if he got casted tomorrow, I'm going to praise God. You know, that's amazing. That's a great cast. But what I'm saying is, in comparison, he can play menacing really well, but can he play likable and charming?
I think he can, because did you see him on Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah, but that's a different thing. That's not like charming and likable.
Dude, he is extremely lovable in that show,
But I'm not talking about lovable. I mean, like, is he able to put on the Bruce Wayne change from Bruce Wayne to Batman?
Right.
They're two different people. So can he put on the billionaire playboy businessman really well? Which is something I can see John Hamm doing. Because, I mean, he has the looks. He has the cockiness. The dude.
He does.
He's extremely cocky, which is exactly what Lex is. I'm a billionaire. I'm an evil genius. And I know it. You all suck. You know, it's like I could totally see it. But yeah, I mean, Bryan Cranston, that's awesome.
Right.
So both of you guys.
Klein, defend your pick, man.
Bryan Cranston, man. I mean, that's,
no. Defend your pick.
Discussion, bro. It's Bryan Cranston. He has him as Eisenberg. You could see him playing Lex Luthor.
That's true.
You could see the evilness that he can dive himself into, and on top of that too, he can make you see his point.
Yeah.
And you can pick his side. And that's what you want in a Lex Luthor. Because you want to be able to understand him. Because, what's his name? In Smallville, who played him, was Michael Rosenberg. He was
awesome.
phenomenal Lex Luthor. Probably
Yeah.
the best Lex Luthor to ever be played on screen. But you got his point, though.
Oh, absolutely.
And you felt where he was coming from. And that's what I believe Bryan Cranston could give us.
Not only that, but kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio, he can flip that switch, and when he wants to be intense, he can freaking bring it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Good casting.
sorry, buddy. Redeem yourself, Chris, with Aquaman.
Aquaman, I don't know if you guys have seen about the show, but I went with Travis Fimmel. He plays Ragnar Lothbrok on the Vikings TV show.
I could see it.
Dude, he's a Nordic dude. He has long blonde hair. In the show, he's extremely smart, extremely physical, and he's a good actor. And I think it would with Momoa, you got that kind of surfer dude, Hawaiian thing. I just went with the more Nordic version of it, the blonde hair,
Right.
big dude, and and he's a good actor.
Klein, who do you have as Aquaman, buddy?
I have Matt Barr.
All right. Well, what's he in?
He's in the TV show Valor on CW. But he looks like a good Aquaman, though. But like the blue eyes, blonde hair, though.
Right.
Aquaman.
Right.
I didn't go with a savage looking one. I went with blue eyes, blonde hair. But he is just a good looking actor.
Right.
And he fits the body shape, and he's a good swimmer.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, he has the looks down.
He does have the look. And he actually looks...
He looks a little too...
pretty?
Yeah.
Well,
because I mean, I feel like Aquaman has to. You gotta give him some edge. I'll show you the guy that I'm talking about.
I looked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Because I chose Tom Hardy. Because I'm going with a slightly older Justice League. And Tom Hardy, we've seen him as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. He can get big. And I feel like he can bring across the regalness that Aquaman needs to have. That's why I hate Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Because Aquaman is the king of Atlantis, and he looks like a bum. He even has that bum persona.
But
in
you
Justice
can't
League.
hate him for that though, because I mean, the new stuff that they're putting out now with the New 52 and Rebirth, he's reluctant to the throne. They play him off as this dude who's like, I don't want this. And he's more bummy. He drinks a lot.
Mm.
I mean, he's not like, "What's up, bro?" Like
See, that I don't like.
Like from Aquaman. Personally, I like it because I see what they're doing. They're taking the joke, which everybody hates on Aquaman. Like he's the butt
Aquaman
end
is
joke
a very strong character,
right? And he should be
fish.
taken seriously. And I think Warner Brothers were like, let's cast the scariest dude and, basically make it to the point where it's like, I dare you to make fun of him to his face because he'll rip your face off. So, I mean,
that's fair.
And like I said, I like I like his interpretation of it. Is it like Aquaman from the comics? Not 100%, but I like it.
But it is an Aquaman.
But see, like in Justice League, when he's like, dressed as a bat, I dig it. I can't tell you how much I hated that.
Script
Can we just
stuff,
not talk
though.
about that movie? Let's just keep going, because we could be on that movie for hours, man. What's the next person on our list?
The next person on our list is Cyborg.
Ooh, Cyborg. I don't like Cyborg in Justice League, by the way.
Eh.
I get it, the New 52 one, they put him in there and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Cyborg, though. It's not that I'm a fan of him.
You mean him being on the team?
I'm on him on the team. I prefer him on the Teen Titans team and him being a child, because he is a child.
I do like him on Teen Titans.
So, he should stay there and not interfere. But, I mean, if we're going to go this route, then, I have someone that I think I could play him.
I did like him in Smallville, though, when he was the same age as Clark.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah.
I feel like I said, I've talked about this with Klein before, though. I mean, I feel like he's really good to be on the Justice League. I mean, he's a nanotech from Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude has technology and can hack into anywhere on the earth.
Oh, yeah.
The Teen Titans doesn't have that power. If you want that sort of power, your Justice League is going to come to your door and be like, yeah, you can hack into anything you have. You can hack into alien technology, all that sort of stuff. We need you.
Yeah.
So as far as him being on the team, I don't have a problem with it.
No, I agree with you. I just enjoy the stories when he's in the Teen Titans.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean, it's classic.
Exactly. So, Klein, who did you pick?
I have the guy from Criminal Minds. He also voices him in a lot of the animated stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his name is Shemar Moore.
Shemar Moore?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Phenomenal actor.
He is very good.
And he could definitely do it.
I do
went
like
with
him
an
in
older
Criminal Minds.
cast, by the way. All my people are older. So, like, he's older because we're not doing this, like, day one superhero powers. I'm not doing that crap.
Right.
I want to, these characters, like they're all established.
I agree. Very nice. I like him as an actor. I think he's very good, especially on Criminal Minds. I really like that show.
He's also on that new show, SWAT.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's not bad. He plays the same character. But it's good.
Like the exact same character?
No,
okay.
just the same acting.
Right.
Same type of character.
I hear you. Chris, who do you got as Cyborg Man?
I got Michael B. Jordan.
So do I.
Dude, he's a fantastic actor. You can't,
yes, he really is.
Dude, there with him and Creed and what was the other? There was a movie called, I think it's Fruitvale Station. Oh my gosh. The
He's
dude
really
is
good.
a fantastic actor.
I read an article somewhere where people want him to be Superman.
I mean,
that's fake.
I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, like I said, I have him on my list as well. Like, I like the thought of Cyborg being younger than everybody else.
Or if not coming out of college or something like that, he's had it for a while. You can see he's that perfect age, you know what I mean? As far as looks wise, the dude is shredded.
He is. It looks like he played football.
Yeah.
Especially in Creed, man. He looks crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for making my points for me, Chris.
You're welcome.
I'm going to take this one. Green Lantern. I cast Oscar Isaac.
Okay. You know what? I like that. So you
As
went with
what Green Lantern, though?
Hal
Hal
right?
Jordan, clearly.
Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
So he's basically playing a stronger version of Poe Dameron.
Essentially, yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I mean, he could be playing, what's the other one? The other white one, Guy.
No, not Guy Gardner. No,
Guy
he
Gardner.
could play Kyle.
No.
He could play Kyle Jenner or
No,
It's
that's
Kyle
Jenner.
Rayner.
Kyle Rayner.
Kyle
I'm
Rayner
sorry.
is supposed to be young, dumb, and stupid. I mean, Oscar
true.
Isaac, he's even though he's a good looking dude, he's an older dude.
He is.
So
I
I
cast
can totally
him
see
as
him
Hal.
as
Like,
an
that's
older
who
Hal.
I thought of.
Yeah,
I could
mean,
see him being Hal. I could accept that.
he
That's a
plays
good
the
cast.
cocky pilot in Star Wars great.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
he's
And
literally just switching jackets. It's for the bomber jacket for the U.S. Air Force.
Exactly. I don't know. I think Oscar Isaac is just a great actor. He's fantastic in Star Wars. He was fantastic. He was the best part of Operation Finale.
And he has comedic chops too. He's funny.
He does. He can bring it. But here's the thing. I don't think comedy when I think of Hal Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
But he's not the thing about Hal Jordan is you're not supposed to find him funny. He's supposed to be so cocky that he does stupid crap
Right.
that you're laughing at him, not
Exactly.
so much I'm laughing with him.
And that I can see.
Yeah.
Who do you have as Green Lantern, man?
I went with a bit of change. I went with Idris Elba. So I want.
Me too.
I want.
Did you really?
Yeah, I went Idris Elba. Dude, because he's the only one that can play John.
John Stewart, man. I mean, he has
Is
the
good Jon
discipline.
Stewart.
and it would be nice to
authority.
add a little bit more diversity. You got the one
Sure.
black dude, Michael B. Jordan. It'd be nice to throw him in there. I mean, he's great as what's his name in Thor?
Heimdall.
Yeah, and he would. I mean, I feel like he's just.
Oh, dude, he
I
is.
think he was birthed specifically for.
Come on, you give him a
For,
ring, bro. You give him that. You give him that haircut too. You give him that military authority, discipline to him. You know,
Yeah.
dude, he ultimately the best Green Lantern ever.
He can definitely carry that.
Yeah.
The only other guy I thought who might be able to play a good Jon Stewart is the Allstate guy, just because of his voice.
Dennis Haysbert,
Yeah, dude.
Allstate. Are you in good hands?
He has a great voice for that
He
character.
does. I mean, he wouldn't necessarily fit it physically, but the look, yeah.
He needs to play in an animated movie.
Okay.
No evil shall escape my sight.
I like
might.
Sinestro's more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I like the blue one, dude. The blue one, dude. I memorized that when I was
No,
younger.
the red
by
one is
heart.
the best. The red one's awesome.
Who's your guys' favorite Lantern then?
Favorite Lantern would be John.
No. I'm sorry. What's your favorite Lantern color?
Oh, blue. Hope.
Yeah,
Hope all the way, man.
Chris.
I gotta pick Black. The zombies, they're just so metal. You can't
It's
like
pretty
that's
cool.
the front cover of a metal album. You can't get more metal than like Batman and everybody just skulls.
That is pretty cool.
I mean,
I
come
do
on.
like the Black Lanterns.
As far as powers go, I mean, I don't know where they are on the I mean, they are pretty high. They're strong, but I mean,
Black and white are the most.
it's just all for looks. Like I just want to
Yeah.
take pictures and put it on an album.
I like yellow. I like the Sinestro core.
Yeah.
Fear. I think it's awesome. I named my hedgehog after Sinestro.
I love in the comics.
It's true.
Spoiler. I mean, for a while, for temporary, during the Black Lantern, I think is what the Black Lantern run.
When Scarecrow.
Sinestro's ring lands into Scarecrow.
I love
and just
that
my
story.
dreams came true, and you're just like, yes. And you could tell him, you could see how happy he was. He was just like, finally, I got
Jonathan
some
Crane.
like real power.
Jonathan Crane, you have the power to instill
Oh
great
my
fear.
gosh. It was
Welcome to the
great.
Sinestro core.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
I loved it.
Moving on though, what about the Flash though, guys?
I have Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
I saw that as like a fan casting. I was like, I can't get behind that.
Really?
No, I just can't. I mean, yeah, he could do it, but it's like I would rather have other people. You know, it's
Yeah.
just like
Well, what Flash are you going for though?
I was going for Barry.
Yeah.
I think he could.
I think
play
he's
a
too
good Barry.
comedic for Barry. I feel like if you want to cast him, which I could see him, give him West because
Okay.
he has he's funny. He's
Yeah.
naturally funny. You want him to play to his strengths. He should definitely be a West.
Is that who was in the Justice League one?
No, he's Barry. He's playing Barry, which is why some people have some problems.
No. I'm sorry. In Justice League Unlimited, the cartoon. That
Yeah,
was
that's
Wally.
West. Yeah, no, that's West.
that's Wally West.
Yeah, Wally West, not
Okay.
Barry Allen. In the cartoon show,
Yeah.
he's playing Wally West.
Yeah, because
Then I
remember the
changed
one
my.
episode.
Then I changed my.
That's
answer.
why the show is great because he's with hilarious clips.
Yeah.
Now the
And see,
Flash,
that's the Flash I grew up with. I never
Yeah.
really read the comics, so
well,
when I
Barry
watched
Allen
that,
is the main Flash.
Sure,
Everyone
exactly.
knows him, and he is funny. He's just not.
not as funny
Yeah.
as Wally.
See, I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
with someone for Barry Allen. Like
Who?
I was going for Barry Allen. Dave Franco.
Dude, you and your Francos, man.
Dude, I love the Franco brothers.
So you're going with
But see-
Barry?
Yeah.
I feel like
think
that should be
Dave-
West.
Yeah, I do
Dave's
too.
Dave's not as funny though. He doesn't do a lot of
Have
jokes.
you seen Neighbors?
Yes, I've seen Neighbors.
The thing is,
But
though,
what
I
I'm-
think if you're gonna cast, you want him to play to his strengths, and I think his strength wouldn't be like, hey, you're gonna play, because his strengths is he's gonna be funny. you
Yeah,
know?
I don't see Dave Franco compared to James Franco is the straight man. But in general, I don't picture Dave Franco as the straight guy.
And I feel like even if you tell him like, hey, you're gonna play Barry Allen, we need you to be, not as funny. It's gonna come off like Ezra Miller, where you're like, just wish that they just made your name West.
Yeah.
and it would fit a whole lot better.
All right, then I went with an Wally West one then. I'll eat it.
I went with Armie Hammer as Barry Allen.
That I can see as Barry Allen.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
he's a pretty serious dude. I mean, he was up for the role for Batman, but I mean, there are movies that he's in. What was it? The Rider, the Horse. What was the name of the movie?
The Lone Ranger.
Yeah, and he's a good actor, and a lot of people gave that movie a lot of trash. It wasn't his fault. He's a pretty good actor.
Right.
Physically, he's a tall dude. He's a big dude. I could totally see him working in a lab. I mean, and the cool thing is, I mean, in the comics, Barry Allen is blonde.
Right.
I feel like he would just fit the cast a little, good.
Okay. Fair enough.
We
I
can
like
grab
it.
that costume.
Yeah, I like it. What about Wonder Woman? Klein, talk to me about Wonder Woman.
I went with Lynn Collins. Lynn Collins. She was in True Blood. She was also in the X-Men Origin movie as Silver Fox. She was also in John Connor, and that's why I picked her. And John Carter. And John Carter, she basically looked like an Amazonian.
So your team is going to be
Older. Yeah, I was going for more older.
Gotcha.
Okay. Very nice. I can't talk about it because I don't know of anything that she's been in.
Yeah.
I'd never seen any. I never saw John Carter of Mars. It just completely flew under my radar.
There's a scene with her.
I mean,
where
looks wise,
like it.
yeah. I mean, she can definitely
She's got that
has the look for it.
exotic look about her. What about you, Chris? Who do you got as Wonder
I
Woman?
went with Alexander Daddario.
So did I. High five,
Yeah,
guys.
there we go. I'm constantly picking people. She's beautiful, dude.
She is.
I mean, and it's almost like if you're gonna see the picture, if you see her on a poster, she looks almost exactly like Wonder Woman. You know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can definitely see her as Wonder Woman. She was great in Baywatch, which was that was a bad movie.
She's, to me though, she has more acting chops than Gal Gadot does.
Oh, way more.
Way more. So I mean, and she's just extremely pretty. So and if you're gonna say, well, she's young, Wonder Woman doesn't age.
Perfect.
You know, so I mean, I can feel like you get that even if your cast is older, she can play alongside of it pretty well.
That's
She's
exactly.
32.
But still, she's younger than anybody else.
I mean, she doesn't look 32.
She really
She's
doesn't.
32.
Okay, but she doesn't look 32.
I'm just saying.
Klein.
I'm just letting you know. I looked her up because I couldn't remember who you're talking about, but now I see it.
Yeah, that's a very good pick. I like Alexander Daddario for that. And that's exactly why I picked her too, is since Wonder Woman doesn't age, you can go with a younger Wonder Woman who has good acting chops.
Yeah, and it's not like you're going to get that same thing. I mean, and it's a stupid thing anyway, the whole, Gal Gadot, when she got cast, she's too skinny, and you're not going to get that with Daddario at all.
No, you're not.
No.
All right. I'll tell you who I got for my Batman. See, I had 2 picks, and as I've gone through here and picked the rest of my actors, I decided to drop Sebastian Stan from the role and take on Michael C. Hall. Michael C. Hall was Dexter. He was also Batman in Justice League Gods and Monsters. That was a great animated video. Michael C. Hall is an older gentleman.
I mean, now that he's kind of older,
Michael C. Hall is an older guy, but the way he can flip back and forth between charming and conniving, he could have made a good Lex Luthor, but I like him more as Batman.
Okay.
I think he has that damaged persona that he can bring. I would love to see Michael C. Hall as Batman.
You're just a big fan of Dexter, and you just want to see
I really do.
Batman lose his crap and just kill people.
Start cutting people up with batarangs.
That would be, you would basically, what he would play great as? It would be Batman's dad if they did like a
Jonathan
Earth
Wayne.
2 as Jonathan Wayne.
Yes.
He would be perfect. Everybody would be like, yep, for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
What about you, Klein? Who do you got as your Batman?
Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. Dean Winchester. Jensen Ackles. He also voiced the Hood, the Red Hood in the animated movie.
He would play your Batman?
Yes.
How old is he?
He's 40 years old.
He just looks too pretty.
I went with him because
okay.
he can get dark and evil, and by that I mean he has this. He can switch on and off between to where he's one moment in the show he's talking to a demon and just straight up looking at him straight in the face, and then the next moment he's in a diner and he's flirting with one of the waitresses, and it's believable. It's like it's totally on and off, but when he's serious though and he's yelling at someone though, you can feel the evil in him. There's a scene in season 3 or 4 to where he's torturing a demon, and it's just straight up just cruel what he's being like. His ability to just get darker as the character, it just goes dark.
Really,
and that's the type of Batman that I would want to go with, because he was just dark and gritty, and he's also 6'1", so it's a good height.
So he's
Bigger
good height.
dude.
What about you, Chris? Who do you got?
Hang on 1 second, let me get the name, because I'm going to butcher his name. Okay, his name is Nikolaj Coster-Waldau. I completely butchered his name.
The guy
He's
from
Danish. Jamie Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the reason why I picked him is because throughout the series, at the very beginning, he's this very cocky dude.
Yeah.
And almost annoying. So I feel like he can play that Bruce Wayne character perfect. He can get the Bruce Wayne character down. But then as the season went on, you saw his loss. You saw it once he lost his hand, and you got to really understand him, his relationship with his father, his relationship with Tyrion, the relationship with his sister. You feel for him. And that's something you don't think of from season 1 and 2, being a complete jerk. You want him dead at the end of season 2, in the end of season 1, season 2. And as his story goes on, he's a great character. So he's an older dude. I believe he's in his mid-40s.
Right.
I'm not sure. But, I mean, he has the looks. He has the square jaw. Oh, my
He
God.
does.
He has the chin. He has the looks for it. So that's who I'm going with. And he's a physical presence. He's a bigger dude. And you know that once everyone starts working out and everything like that, he can get even bigger.
Sure. What about his ability, like Klein was saying, or like I was saying, to go to those darker spots? Because I saw the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Well, then you
and
haven't seen much of it because
he never went there.
the thing is that as the season continues going on, and you see the stuff that he's going through, you know, when he loses his hand, when he gets basically kidnapped and led by Brienne Tar throughout the place, he gets into a really dark place. And he gets to choose between him and his brother. When his brother, you know, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Game of Thrones, but Tyrion kills his father and then, you know, leaves King's Landing and stuff like that. And Jaime knows about it. And he has to see him and have this conversation with him like, I got to let you go. As you see Jaime throughout the show, he matures and he sees the world not as this oyster, you know, that it once was, where he was just this rich dude and people respect him and love him.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him. You're the Kingslayer, you know, and he's always getting that everywhere he goes. So he's always carrying the secret, which later on is revealed why he did it. You know what I'm saying?
And there's one point in the show to where he tells someone, I can't remember who he tells it to, but he talks to them about how bad it feels to be the Kingslayer.
Yeah. It was
To where
Brienne
no
Tarth,
one trusts
him
you.
when they were inside the tub.
Yeah.
And he was explaining like why I did it. And he was like, do you realize like if I didn't kill him, he was going to blow the whole city up.
Yeah, he made a sacrifice. And in that
and
scene,
he's
I
like-
could see him being Batman.
Yeah. And he can go there. He can get, and his thing is, it's not about getting dark. Can you torture somebody? Because
No.
you're not going to get many of those scenes with Batman. You're going to get a couple of them where you're grabbing somebody, but can you do the flip? You know, can you be that dark, brooding character?
Right.
I think he can do it well.
Chris, who do you got as Superman?
I got Matt Bronner.
So do I. Bomber?
Dude looks insane. He looks like Superman.
Yes, he does.
It looks like they gave birth to Superman. I mean, he kind of looks like Henry Cavill's weird
Younger
cousin.
brother, yeah.
Yeah, he looks exactly. He would look like a great Superman. I've seen a little bit of the what's the name of that show?
White Collar.
White Collar.
Yeah.
Seen a little bit of it. His acting, he's pretty good, but he has the physique for it. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
And from what I did see of his acting, though, there's nothing bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Exactly.
it's not like you're getting a model and saying like Gal Gadot saying act.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like he's new to acting, you know? So and I feel like he doesn't have a face that everyone's going to be like, you know, it's Leonardo DiCaprio or someone just huge, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my God, he's good looking.
He is in Magic Mike.
His eyes are freaking piercing
Yeah.
blue. I've never seen bluer eyes than that.
And I think he's also too like in his 40s.
Yes, he is.
So I mean, you know, he has those young looks, but if you wanted to say, "Hey, we're going to cast
He's
an
exactly
older,
40 years old.
So if you wanted to cast an older Batman, I think he would work well with my Jamie Lannister. I don't know about y'all, but that's just what I'm saying.
Well, I went with John Hamm as Superman.
That's not bad.
I mean, that's my choice. I mean,
That's
I just went with that
Kevin actually texted me that.
Yeah.
And he's like, he can be a good Bruce Wayne.
He could.
I'm like, he can be a good Bruce Wayne. He can be a good Superman. He can be a good Lex. I just see him, the villainous roles I kind of see him in. I'm like, he's my Lex. But yeah, I can definitely see him as a.
I could see him pulling off a
as
good
a
Clark
Superman.
Kent, though. That's what I went for.
Right. Yeah.
I see him more as a Superman, but like that really campy, really campy looking
Like
Superman.
Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah, that's the look that I'm getting.
All right, guys. So let's combine these.
Do we really have to combine these, though? I mean, we all went with different movie synopsises and stuff, too.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for tonight. You want to do a rundown of the list then?
Yeah, I guess we want to.
Okay.
We didn't even tell what we were gonna what synopsis of movies were.
I didn't have one.
Yeah, let's just not do it. I mean, I had basically mine was gonna be
War?
Doom,
Okay.
kind of like
mine
that.
was gonna be New Frontier.
Yeah.
Just straight up New Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was going to be more just Doom, just because it's a personal story. You're going to get all the main villains in there.
Yeah.
But whatever.
No. But I would have an extra casting, though. Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I had one for Martian Manhunter, too.
All right. So that's our list, guys. Klein, give us your list one more time real quick.
All right. I'm going to go from top to bottom. I have John Hamm as Superman. I have Jensen Ackles as Batman. I have Lynn Collins as Wonder Woman. I have Dave Franco as Flash. Green Lantern as Idris Elba as Green Lantern. Shearmar Moore as Cyborg. Matt Barr as Aquaman. Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor. James Franco as Joker. Bill Nighy as Alfred. And Tom Selleck as Commissioner Gordon.
All right. Chris, who do you got, buddy?
All right. For Batman, I'm just going to say Jamie Lannister because I have no clue how to pronounce his name. For Alfred, I got Daniel Day-Lewis. Superman, Matt Brommer. Wonder Woman, Alexander Daddario. Green Lantern, Idris Elba. Aquaman, Travis Fimmel. Cyborg is Michael B. Jordan. For Gordon, I got Bryan Cranston. For Lex Luthor, I got John Hamm. Joker, I got Adrian Brody. Flash was Armie Hammer. And that's it.
All right. And my list was Alfred, I had Colin Firth. Commissioner Gordon, I had David Zayas. As the Joker, I had Leonardo DiCaprio. Lex Luthor was Bryan Cranston. Aquaman, I decided to go with Tom Hardy. Cyborg was Michael B. Jordan. Green Lantern was Oscar Isaac. Flash was Bradley Cooper. Wonder Woman was Alexander Daddario. Batman was Michael C. Hall. And Superman was Matt Bomer. Guys, that's it. Thank you so much for coming in here and doing this with me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, it was fun.
All right. And until next time, go watch some movies. Good night.